Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to today's quick cuppa here with Moonwalker Morris. Yes, cup of Yorkshire tea right here. It is far too hot for now, but I'll leave that there. That'll cool down. Anyway, yes, today we're taking a quick look at Metal Gear Survive. Now, I have heard only terrible things about this game. Actually, no, that's not true. I've heard reports that, okay, forget the Metal Gear part of it, but for the type of game that it is, it's okay. That's what I've heard, which is kind of worrying. You know, it's not like shockingly bad, but it ain't hitting the heights of what I'm sure it wants to be. But I've never seen it before. I've seen, you know, screenshots. I've seen about 10 seconds worth of gameplay. So if we just pretend that the Metal Gear bit doesn't exist and just call it Survive, and then let's see what it's like. So yeah, this is the first time. That looks cool. This is the first time that I'm seeing any of this. That's why I started on the dashboard. So I don't know what's about to happen here, but we'll see. I mean, I loved Metal Gear Solid 5. I think it's still probably one of the best games on PS4. I don't think it's the best Metal Gear game, but I think it's probably maybe the best in terms of just raw gameplay. And for the type of game that it is, you know, anybody who plays a lot of games these days, I mean, open world is kind of the in thing. Select the language for voices. I guess we'll keep it English. That looks pretty bright. That looks bright enough. A nice 5 there. That's good. Yep. Keep that. But yeah, I think yeah. In terms of an open world game, I think, you know, Metal Gear Solid, it was kind of the perfect platform to kind of explore that type of genre. Do we agree with all that? I think we do. I think we agree with all of it, don't we? God, I mean, they could really say anything, couldn't they? They could say anything in there. Do you agree to give us your soul? Wait, yeah, sure. Let me just play. Alright, we're logged in. Good. I'm not even sure what I'm logging into, honestly. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is what we want to see. Big old loading screen. This might be a first-time thing. I don't know. But yeah, I sort of, you know, I haven't thrown any massive hate on this game just because I've never played it. I like to think I always give a game a chance. You know, a chance to let me down, let's say. You like any good relationship, you gotta give it a chance to let you down, you know? So I'm you know, I'm not terribly excited, but at least I'm just curious, I think. I mean, I like the way that Metal Gear Solid 5 controls, you know? And if it's a game with that kind of control scheme, then, and that sort of gameplay still carrying over, then I guess that's something that, I don't know, maybe I'll enjoy a little bit. Maybe I'll get a little something out of it. Alright. So this is free at the moment, for a couple of days. That's why I haven't actually bought it. I'm just sort of taking a look. This is only a demo. So yeah, I'm curious. Oh yeah, the free trial, I assume that's what we're on. Yeah. Only lasts a few days, but there you go. And all this good stuff. Great. Love it when you have to go through this stuff to get to the main menu. It's quite a grand soundtrack considering there's nothing happening. Just a black screen. I mean, that's never a good sign. Oh, there you go. There's the logo. Got a shirt with that logo on. Possibly one of my favorite shirts. Once there was an army led by the legendary mercenary, Big Boss. An army that belonged to no nation. The year was 1975. Several months had passed since the Peace Walker incident. Under the guise of a nuclear inspection by the IAEA, Big Boss's base of operations, Mother Base, was attacked by XOF, the covert strike force of the American private intelligence agency known as Cypher. At the time, Big Boss was away from Mother Base on a mission to rescue 2 individuals and didn't get to the end. Despite their leader's absence, the soldiers of Mother Base put fierce resistance. However, when Big Boss returned, the base was engulfed in flames. Retreat was the only option. Be a huge coward. Sometimes you gotta be. I mean, no one's here to judge. No one can see you. The actions of Big Boss's forces enabled him and his second-in-command, Miller, to get away. What they left behind was a base in ruins and a sea of bodies. Like the heroes that they are. You are one of those bodies. A pseudo-historical sequence of events several days after the fall of Mother Base. Still really reminds me of the Big Shell. The Big Shell. As Raiden would say. Oh man, I missed the party. Original story. I'm not holding out much hope for the story. I'm curious to see what this game is. That's pretty much it. I mean, I remember being very, very skeptical about Metal Gear Rising, and then that turned out to be one of the best character action games I think I've ever played, so...
That's the last of the investigators.
The odds of that being replicated are incredibly slim.
All right. Let's get started.
I think I would have heard about it if it was any good by now. You excited, guys? You excited for this video? Am I building it up enough? Come on, let's be positive. While we look at these body bags, let's be positive that we are not in one of them.
One journey will end in purgatory, but let us pray that they who travel the depths of hell will this time reach paradise.
This is the next one.
This feels like a strange camera angle, like I'm in first person.
No, not this one.
Oh, nope, don't want to skip it.
Close, but not quite.
Well, sir.
To be honest, I don't think much of the story in MGS5 either, really. It's not great, and it's clearly, you know, incomplete. Let's be a female. It's clearly incomplete. But I liked the game so much that it didn't really matter. Now, when I always pick a female character, I always like to call them Regina after the main character in Dino Crisis, because I think that, you know, that kind of fiery redhead type. So that's what I'm going to go for. That's usually my go-to character. I think everyone has one. Especially when you don't know what the character creator looks like yet. Some good names on there. I just have the one code name.
Are you sure that this is the one, sir?
Yeah. Thanks.
I could have called myself Stupid Bitch. And he would have read that out and gone, yep, that's the one. That's what we want, Stupid Bitch.
Good to see you again. Forgive me for what I'm about to do. You okay? Get yourself together.
Huh, maybe I was in one of those body bags.
Cover me.
I got you, man. this is a weird sequence. So yeah, MGS5 story, not the best. But I think you've got to play... You've got to play all the missions. You've got to play all... Well, oh my god, it's possible. You've got to play all the extra missions, you know, after the ending in inverted commas. Boss! Oh no, you gotta do your Keeper Sutherland voice now, haven't you? Oh, David Hayter, whoa. I guess those days are over. Long gone now. Shot. Hey, it's Miller, the most cheerful man in the world. Always in a good mood. Always positive about the future. I did enjoy Miller's character as most depressed man in history. And angriest man in history as well. This is quite a ceremony. Quite a build-up. This already has more cutscenes than MGS5. No, that's not true. That's not true. I've nearly finished my brew already. Oh, cool. You know, they always make a big deal these days of, hey, you can be a woman in a game now. But like, Metal Gear's been doing this for a long time. Metal Gear Online, back in 2007, I want to say, the beta was? 7, 8. No, maybe even before then, actually. But anyway, you could be a female soldier online. So who do we want to be? Is there a fiery redhead? Oh, that's good. That's good. That's a good Regina look, you know? Want the hair a little bit longer than that? That's cool. Alright, let's go with redhead with scar. I like redhead with scar. You gotta have a good old battle scar. Ooh, hairstyle. So this is similar to the, I guess, the character creator from the actual, well, it's the same as the one from the actual game, MGS5. I kind of like that hair. Kind of keep that. Eyebrow style. Okay. I kind of like angry. Angry, but also there's a lot of sadness in those eyes, don't you think? Yeah, I'm gonna keep those. Hair color, definitely red. I don't think I really want to spend too long in the character creator. I'm not very good at doing character creators, honestly. I feel like I should get more practice doing that. I like the jaw, by the way. I like the jaw. Pretty solid jawline already. Skin color, that's fine. Feature. I already have my big scar. I don't know if I want to change that. I like that. That's cool. It's got a sort of snake-like appearance to it. That's a bit much. That's very reminiscent of Metal Gear Online. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with what I had. I kind of like that preset, honestly.
Cover me! Need cover! I need cover. Need some cover! Okay!
Oh yeah,
Not gonna happen! Hostile!
that's the one.
Hostile! Hostile!
That's not the one.
Hostile! Hostile! Hostile!
I guess we should expect some hostiles. Yeah, Regina from Dino Crisis, one of my favorite characters ever, I think. It's not like there's that much to her. She's only been in a couple of games. And it's not like they delved into her backstory all that much. Just have really fond memories of those games. Just an early example of a cool, like, action heroine type that, you know, wasn't Lara Croft. It's me. The true boss. Although starting me out with a sniper, I don't know about that. Oh, and now I'm in the picture. I'm the key to everything, am I? What? That's handy. Well, that's quite a grand opening. Like quarter of an hour into the game, I haven't actually done anything yet. All I've done is enter my name. Thrill House.
Acquired. Collecting the package.
Is this our briefing?
This is practically an obsession with you.
Soon, you'll have faith in this one, too. This soldier is the traveler we've been waiting for. The one who will bear the punishment for our having strayed from the path of righteousness.
You do like your poetic turns of phrase, don't you?
I like the
I'm not
font
in the mood
for the subtitles.
I'll get
I know that's a
straight to the
weird thing
point.
to say, and you're probably thinking I've
I
run
read
out
the
of things to
report.
say already.
This one's infected.
But no, that's not it. I just really like the font.
Which is what put the subject in suspended animation. But it won't be long before that ends.
And then a threat to mankind becomes reality.
That won't be the case.
Why not?
I told
Sounds
you,
like Solidus.
this soldier is a traveler. A traveler who is going to enter the gates of hell for us.
What a ridiculous... Are you serious? After how long it's been since we've heard from the Corps? With the energy we have left, we don't even know if anyone we send would make it through. And you want to risk the fate of the section on this? An infected?
That is why this one is the perfect candidate. This soldier cannot live in our world anymore. To put it another way, no one is more qualified to carry out a mission on the other side. Am I wrong?
Are we going to the Upside Down?
There's one other advantage that no one else has.
Stranger Things reference. If you haven't watched Stranger Things yet,
It's just an arm.
go watch it after
That
this
arm
video.
was lost 6
Watch
months
this
ago
video
from
first,
Trevor.
then watch Stranger Things.
And yet, it regenerated. A result of the infection-stimulating tissue growth. Nothing we haven't seen before. Except this time, we're talking about human tissue. Evidence of remarkable adaptation against the infection. With the dead running rampant on the other side, this one is more than capable of responding to the threats there. 1943, Philadelphia. Teleportation.
What?
That experiment gave us our first glimpse of the future. Now this soldier can give us everything we've been after ever since.
That was a rather potted
All we've
history.
done is continue to fail, including 6 months ago. We cannot take a chance on ideas with no basis in reality.
There is a basis for this. Those who have descended to hell are able to see further than others, Gruen.
Another one of your prophecies.
What is this game?
Enough of that nonsense.
My proposal will bring glory to the section and to you. You intend to use this one as a test subject in the future, don't you? But any result of those efforts would be trivial. If this mission succeeds, the rewards will be immeasurable.
Even Big Boss is like, I don't want to fucking know about any of this.
Better yet, this could lead directly to the power that unites the world.
You guys worry about this.
I'll get the section on board. After
I
all,
need to rebuild.
Your own authority would be unforgivable. I'll give you instructions in due course. Until then, do not take matters into your own hands.
Don't take matters into my own hands, huh? How blissfully unaware they are. The future is in my hands.
Okay, you're talking to yourself, buddy. Nobody talks like that. Unless you're an evil villain. My god. But yeah, those cameras like that remind me of MGS3. I think MGS3 is probably my favorite in terms of the briefing. Although MGS1, yeah, it's a tricky one actually. Maybe MGS3. I think the Metal Gear games always have this incredible ability to, you know, in their cutscenes, just kind of insert artwork and have kind of diagrams and stuff happening, but it's still very visually interesting. Let's put it that way. Like, it doesn't have to be, you know, always an all-action cutscene. But that's the mainline games, not this. It's me. I'm having some kind of biological reaction here. Let me control my character, please. This is going on a little bit too long now. I just want to move around. My god, the upside down. It's real.
You made it through the gates of hell. You're now standing in Dite, the world beyond the wormholes.
Run that by me again?
Abandon all hope from here on. Not to mention fear and doubt. Your Beatrice is waiting up ahead.
Oh good, what's that?
Better get going.
A surveillance camera. Sorry, I was late. I was late saying it, but there you go, I said it. Oh yeah, here we go. Now I can move around. Thank God.
You'll need to procure all weapons and equipment on site for this mission. Same goes for food. To enter the gates of hell, you had to shed everything.
I had to shed everything. Except my clothes, thankfully. Alright, this looks weird. But I don't mind. Still feels good to move around. Like I say, this control system, the way it feels. Oh.
I'm monitoring your status over comms via the wormhole. Oh, guess I never introduced myself. Call me Good Luck.
Good luck.
Not a bad name for the pilot of this ship, huh?
Yeah, I'm feeling real positive
Your
now.
life is low. That's to be expected, though. You just came out of suspended animation. But if your life runs out, you'll just be another one of them. Keep an eye on it.
Stamina goes down when you perform actions such as sprinting and crawling. If it reaches 0, your mobility decreases. Okay. Your life will recover to its upper limit if you remain still. Your stamina will recover if you stop performing stamina actions. Right. Got it. So if I sprint... Oh yeah, it's going down. Right. Got it. What's all this blue? There's a lot of blue going on. That's how I know things aren't normal, because of all this blue.
Gotta go up and over. And
Press
watch
X.
your step.
Oh.
Base camp is still a ways ahead.
Press X wherever action icons appear to do stuff. There are various types of stuff to do. Also, you can hold X to automatically perform actions while you move. Excellent. Alright, where are we off to now then? Where am I going? Can I make that? Oh, I guess so. That did not look like I could make that.
Base camp is beyond those ruins. Now go. Your journey's just getting started.
By the way, just to you know, bit of a PSA. I'm no way like advocating, hey, let's all play Metal Gear Survive, but I'm similarly not saying let's all hate on it. I genuinely am interested, and I just kind of got a bit curious, you know. And I never really enjoyed, you know, I was a massive fan of Metal Gear Online 2, the MGS4 online mode. But I think they took massive steps backwards when it came to Metal Gear Online 3. So I didn't, you know, I played it a little bit with people and, you know, it was fun enough, but it didn't hold me in the same way. So to have another opportunity to play an online game with this kind of, you know, with this kind of control scheme and the way it looks and everything, I mean, I'll take that opportunity. At least while it's free.
Don't move.
You haven't even taken the safety off.
Step away from him.
Your gear? A mother base survivor? Hey, you okay?
Whoa. Doing tutorial. Oh, no, it killed him.
What did you do to him?
Dude, he was killing you. He was in the middle of killing you. You're pretty good. Maybe we should work together instead of this standoff, which accomplishes nothing. Whoa. Ah, jeez.
That's a wanderer, resident of Dite. You can pick them to eliminate it. That fire will probably attract other wanderers.
Oh my god. You're about to see how bad my MGS5 shooting is. Do I have CQC? Oh, I do. Okay, I'm just wasting all my ammo now. Let's get out of here. Ammo box. Let's take it. Oh. Fuck this. Let's get out of here.
It's up to you whether you take them on or go around them.
Go around. Always go around. I don't got time for this. Oh, my stamina, of course. I want to get a look at what I'm running from, though. Oh my god, they're everywhere. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Let's go. These ammo boxes don't contain much ammo. How big are the bullets? Picking up like 5 bullets a pop here. Alright. We made it out. Oh! No problem. Try to remember the basics of CQC. On all of these guys. Or just maybe run. Yeah, let's run. What are my options? Well, that was fortunate.
Rubs off on me.
Are you flirting with me?
I just had to shoot my brothers. I'm not gonna die here, that's for sure.
It's you! Man with brown hair and beard.
I've got a long list of questions for you.
I've also got a long list of question marks as a name.
What are those things? Where are we? What happened to my unit? Tell me.
Dude, I don't know. I'm
I'll answer your question.
just as much in the dark as you.
Who are you?
The man you're talking to. If you need a name, call me Good Luck. And you? What do I call you?
Steven.
Name's Reeve.
Ugh, not even close.
Of course.
What's so funny?
Nothing, forget it. Now, as promised, let me answer your other questions. The monsters you encountered are called Wanderers. I'll spare you the details, but they were once human like you and I, until they were infected by some unknown life form, which turned them into what you saw. And you were in a world destroyed by Wanderers. Welcome to Dite. It exists in a dimension separate from your own.
I understand this might be a lot to take in, but just roll with the punches.
Unknown life form? Separate dimension? What kind of shit are you trying to pull?
This is no joke. Whether you believe me or not, look around you. Clearly you realize the predicament you're in.
Slightly annoying that I have to press X every time to move it on.
Which brings me to this. I want to give you an opportunity. Work with us. Do that, and I'll make sure you have a ticket out of there. We're your only lifeline. Surely you're not going to turn that down.
We're only lifeline, really? I guess I can't turn it down.
Over. I'm gonna send you to hell myself.
Don't say that.
Answer.
Oh, he likes it.
Now, as before,
Say it again.
head through those ruins to base camp. How you go about that is up to you and the captain.
That's right. I'm the captain.
You mean this clown?
I'm in charge.
You have an objection? We're the ones who went there to complete a mission in the first place. I didn't think you would have a problem taking orders from someone else.
Alright, whatever.
This guy's got a real Lawrence Fishburne sort of vibe going on, you think?
Okay, I've got an idea. Like Good Luck said, we need to head to this base camp. But we have to make sure we don't bring any of those things with us. Luckily, I have some C4 an engineer in my unit was carrying.
That cutting-edge
More than
plastic
enough to bring this
explosive.
place down. I'll go plant the C4. Meanwhile, you get on out of here and secure our escape route.
Oh, I'll do the heavy lifting, shall I?
Alright, let's get this show on the road. Don't you run off without me, Captain.
That's convenient for you, that I must do the work. But I guess I'm the captain. I lead by example.
It'll be good to have around. But for now, you're not going to leave without a weapon, are you? Craft something out of the materials.
Just thinking
around
about
you.
it. Workbench.
All sorts of things wash up in Dite from other dimensions. Some of them will help you complete your mission, so go on, don't be shy. Finders keepers, right?
I guess so. A great number of resource items exist in the field. They may be simply lying around, or you may have to destroy an object first. When you approach a resource item that can be picked up or an object that can be destroyed, the name of that item or the material you can obtain will be displayed. Materials you obtain can be used for crafting all sorts of items. G, thank you. So is there materials around here? Aha! Precious iron and rags and bucket and iron.
You've got what you need. Now go ahead and craft a weapon.
Oh, that's cool, I guess. To open a crafting menu, access the facility that corresponds to what you want to craft. Select craft to create something new or customize to alter an existing item. To craft something, you need the required type and amount of materials, as well as Cuppa energy. What is that? What the hell is that? Don't just say a thing and then not explain what it is. my god. Pipe spear, that's nifty. Required 5 iron and 2 rags. Alright, well let's... I guess that's the only thing I can make, so let's make it. Oh, you gotta hold it. Okay, equip. Excellent. And it has durability. God dang it. Oh, yeah. Huh. Alright, you're slowing me down, buddy. I'm sorry, but this is the end. God, I could put it through his face. Nope. I had to try. Come on. I'm glad they didn't ditch the sound effect of picking stuff up. It's one of my favorites. It's one of my favorites ever. Alright, well let's get out of here then.
Simple barricade shouldn't be that hard to destroy. Try out that weapon you crafted.
Could have just... Okay, well there's probably a smoother way of doing that. I didn't have to destroy the whole door, did I? Alright. So how do I take a look at the actual, like, the options menu doesn't even do anything. I was gonna say, how do I actually look at the durability of this thing? Like, while I'm using it out in the field, but... I don't know, maybe I can't do that just yet. I think I got this. What's that glowy? Does that mean he knows I'm here? No. No. It's just to let everyone know that he's here.
Avoid all unnecessary combat. We know that wanderers can see as well as hear. If you enter their field of vision or make a loud noise, that's when they attack. Stay low and move slowly.
Stealth. Creatures have a sense of sight and they'll approach a figure that they see. If they definitely identify you as a target, they'll attack you. However, creatures won't discover you even if you're within their field of vision. If you're hiding. Well, duh. They can't see you if they can't see you, is what that's saying. Even if you're noticed, if you lower your stance before you're identified as a target, you can evade detection. Creatures also have a sense of hearing. When they hear a noise, they'll approach the location where the noise came from. You create noise when you break dance on the floor. The faster you move, the more noise you make. The only time you don't make noise when you move is when you crawl. Creatures react to whichever noise is loudest. If a creature has responded to noise you made, you can distract it with a louder noise. However, this doesn't work against a creature that's already combative.
When you sense an enemy, information about them appears on the threat ring. You'll know their status and in which direction they're located. Take advantage of this to avoid any unwanted attention.
So this animation here of going into the crawling is like my favorite. It's my favorite. It's so satisfying. Wow, even so crawling takes a lot of stamina. Wow. So you can't just straight crawl past everything. Faster, Regina, please.
Wait. There's a wanderer up ahead, too. You'll need to eliminate it.
Why do I have to eliminate this
Put a
one?
wanderer out of commission by destroying the crystallized area on its back. Sneak up on it from behind and take it out with your knife.
With the Backstabber skill, you attack the enemy where it's the most vulnerable. Backstabber is powerful enough to kill an enemy if it's unaware of you when you use it. As you can use Backstabber to eliminate an enemy before it becomes combative, it allows you to take down enemies without alerting others. Use it well, and you can quietly wipe out an entire group of enemies one by one. Introduction to stealth. Wow, so even like moving like this takes up stamina as well. Which actually makes a lot of sense. It'd be much more difficult to move like this than it would just be to stand up. Ugh. Nice, simple tutorial. Do I have to do this again? Right. I hope that does not affect my durability, because I haven't actually used this pole to fight enemies yet.
That did the trick. Keep moving.
Feels good to move around in a Metal Gear game again. Am I even allowed to call this a Metal Gear game? Suppose not. It has the name, but it doesn't have the presence. Does it really? Very, very excited for Death Stranding. E3 is coming up soon. I think it's only a week away. Wait. Yeah, it's about a week away, I think.
Base camp is just ahead.
Well, depends when I put this video up. I suppose. It's soon, anyway. So this is sort of flashing. Is this a thing? Obtain nameplate Wanderer. Okay. Don't even know what that is. But yeah, I hope we hear more about Death Stranding. I mean, I'm saying that, but how much do we actually want to hear? I mean, I'm up for it. You know, I'm up for it now. I'd buy it now if it was out without knowing anything. So I don't think I really need to know anything else. It's got cool people in it. It looks cool. It's Kojima. It's like Kojima unhinged, you know? Unshackled.
This is Reeve, the C-Force planet. Making my way out now.
So, I mean, I have confidence. I think that can only mean good things. Nice one, Reeve. That loud noise won't have alerted anyone. So I still don't really understand how, you know, we got here. How they sent us here. But I find it more puzzling that part of Mother Base is here. How did this... You know, maybe a piece of iron can fall into another dimension, but how does an entire base fall into another dimension? So many questions. Reeve is not really answering. Is not really asking the important questions, is he? Boss, please. There are survivors here. Wow, it's amazing that this happened, you know, seconds after Big Boss left. Boos! Ow. no. His ass is going to send me into the other dimension. Oh no. I thought he would hit me. Oh, wow. Not the cardboard box. They're supposed to be our friends. The final betrayal. From a cardboard box. So is that a common occurrence in the Metal Gear verse?
Alright. Revival went A-okay.
Interdimensional portals just
I know you've just
randomly open up?
You're probably wondering what the hell's going on, but we're short on time. I'll give you the gist of things while
It's
we
me,
wait for the
Morpheus.
wormhole digger to finish starting up. Okay. So basically,
You take the red
I'm
pill,
going to be sending you to another
and I show
dimension.
you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
Yeah, I'm sure you have plenty of questions, but I haven't got time to answer them. Just listen to me. Take a look at this photo. 1968, South Vietnam. It was taken in a town in the north by a journalist accompanying American forces. He took it right before he was killed. Killed by the thing in this photo. And that thing used to be human. Don't believe me? In the section, we have a name for humans that have turned into these monsters. We call them Wanderers. They
You
get
mean
infected
zombies?
by
No.
this life form
No,
they can't
definitely
fully
not.
understand. And they end up like that.
No, that's too
Wanderers
common
are
a term.
extremely
That's too
ferocious.
broad.
They attack anyone they see indiscriminately. But the worst part is, even when you destroy a Wanderer, the life form that infected the person doesn't die. If we don't do something about them, before we know it, there will be enough of them to destroy the human race. Fortunately for us, back then they appeared in a...
Fortunately for us, they live in another
American
dimension.
Forces were fighting. That meant we were able to send in a team, in amongst our boys, to wipe them out fast. We got every last one of them.
We took photos.
We made the operation look like one of the massacres that occurred throughout the country. Of course, there's a reason this section was able to detect their presence. We've known about this life form for decades now, and about the world it comes from. While it looks a lot like ours, it's populated by Wanderers. It's like a vision of hell. We at Wardenclyffe section first observed a wormhole to this other world about 30 years ago. We've studied them ever since. The reason being, we can extract energy from Wanderers. We call it Kuban energy. We're talking about a massive energy source. One that could very well shift the balance of power in the world. As you know, 6 months ago, an enormous wormhole appeared over Mother Base when XOF attacked you. That event enabled us to obtain the coordinates of their world. So for the first time since our research began, we sent out a manned expedition team, the Charon Corps. But we lost all contact with the Corps a while back. Our assumption is they're all dead. You'll have 2 mission objectives. First,
You're to rescue the
recover
Darpa
research
Chief,
data the
Donald
Charon
Anderson,
Corps left behind and gather Kuban
and the president of Armstech, Kenneth Baker.
Second,
Both
rescue
are being
any
held as
force survivors
hostages.
you come across. I'm
Second,
aware that ideally we'd be
you're to
sending a
investigate
team
whether or
that's
not the
equipped for this
terrorists
kind
have
of
the
mission.
ability to make a nuclear
But
strike.
there's no time for that.
Stop them if they do.
Hell after us. Plus, with the energy we have at the moment, the wormhole
sorry,
will
it's
only
just
be
too
able to
tempting.
transport one person.
We'd rather sit this one out?
I'm trying to get my head around all this.
But
Who
you
came
don't
up
get
with
a
this
choice.
idea?
The reason being, you're already infected with that.
They sat around the table going, you know what we should do with the Metal Gear stuff?
If you don't want to turn into one of those things,
This.
you better do what I tell you. The Charon Core's research
Where it always
data
should have gone.
include information on a way
Into
for
another
you
dimension.
turning into a wanderer. Looks like the digger's ready. When you arrive on the other side, start by heading for the base camp that the core used. I'll be issuing all instructions by
You mean where you assume they all died?
Guess I'll see you in hell.
Okay.
Good luck, Captain.
That seems really dangerous. I'm a little confused about the timeline of when these different cutscenes happened and everything, but... and how I got from place to place. But if there's one thing Metal Gear Solid is known for, it's answering our questions. Hehehe. Whoa. Iron Fist, much? More like Iron Arm and Fist.
Looks like you lost them. That's base camp you can see from there. Make your way to his location.
Come on, Reeve. Let's do it. Okay, well, a little early to be taking a break.
I can make it on my own.
I'll meet you there. You go on ahead. Let's split up. I'm just waiting for one of those lines. I'd actually be surprised if he comes with us.
Life forms detected. Waking from emergency sleep mode. Rebooting.
Is this the boss? I know it's not. I never understood that stuff about the boss sort of becoming a weird AI thing. I didn't play Peace Walker that much, so I only half know the story of that game.
Standalone operational support program. Virgil 18.
But I remember the boss being in it, and I remember that making no sense.
It has been 34 days, 9 hours, 12 minutes, and 2 seconds. Commencing debrief.
Take a closer look. They aren't with the Charon Core.
What the hell?
I detect a device on you. Connect it to me.
Stick your USB in me. Faster. Hey, it's my
Line
cool
of
map
communications
radio
with
thing.
section authenticated.
Personal data acquired. Welcome aboard Charon's boat, Captain.
Why don't I begin by introducing myself? I am standalone operational
This game's
support
throwing a
program,
lot of stuff at
Virgil
us.
89. It's nice to meet you.
Well, it's nice to meet you.
Monsters, now a talking machine.
No need to be surprised. She was originally the Charon Core support AI. They were scheduled to rendezvous there.
Why did you inject a personality into it?
Internal database voice print match. It's been a long time, good luck.
It sure has, Virgil. Sorry to spring this on you so soon, but I'd like to give you a new mission. You can find the details in the captain's surmise.
Breaking up there, good luck.
Well, this was unexpected. The wormhole's closing as I speak. Probably have to
Good luck's gotta go dark. Hope we'll be alright.
Do not worry. I will assume the role of the captain's mission support.
I am in charge now. You will bow to me.
We've downloaded mission information from the device you connected. Our support systems are already up and running.
That voice was a mistake for this robot, which for some reason has two voices.
According to this information, the Karen Corps has already ceased its activities.
It's a little bit like it's supposed to be funny, I think.
The captain's mission is to recover the Corps' data and gather Kuban energy. The mission also includes exploring Dite and rescuing any survivors. Is this correct?
You have selected no.
So, the two of you are talking to each other. What's the deal with that? There's some reason there are two
Welcome
of you?
to Lee Carvello's putting challenge. I am Lee Carvello.
That reason is unknown. Originally, when I was participating in the Karen Corps' operations, he didn't exist. What I deduce from this is he is a personality created out of necessity amid the unforeseen situation that forced me to enter emergency sleep mode.
And what might that unforeseen situation be?
Unknown. When it occurred, all data I acquired while supporting the Corps was lost.
And what exactly do you know?
We're AIs designed to offer special operations support. I imagine we'll be able to provide you and the captain with valuable information for your mission.
We are like an old married couple now.
Alright, so why don't you start being useful? I don't know the first thing about this place, or the monsters here. Tell us everything you know.
This world is located on the other end of a wormhole, or a distortion in space-time. For convenience, we call this world Dite. We've learned in the course of our investigation that Dite's environment is very similar to that of Earth.
That way we could reuse assets from Metal Gear Solid 5.
However, it is decisively different from Earth in factors such as the presence of wanderers and the dust.
Kojima does not exist in this dimension.
Dust?
The dust is a mist-like substance made up of micro-sized particles of unknown composition. It covers the greater part of Dite.
It's an invisible wall.
It is extremely toxic to humans, and without some form of countermeasure, a person cannot operate within it unimpeded.
It looks like that cool storm from the Mad Max films.
How do we get back to our world?
There is a way, though this is not currently possible.
You must level up.
Why not?
To return home, we need to activate a device called the Digger, which is capable of generating large wormholes. However, we lack the data to do this.
The Karen Corps intended to use the Digger to return home, so it's highly likely that the data you will recover will describe how to activate it.
Looks like my only way out of here is to help you with this mission. Let's split up to look. Just need to find this Corps' data.
If I may be so forward, the captain should probably be the one doing the searching. Mr. Reeve, sir, I detect in you localized hyperthermia, most likely caused by severe inflammation. I do not recommend staying on your feet for too long.
You can read me like a book, huh?
Well, I think we have a plan. Let's get started right away. It's going to be a long road, but remember, Captain, a journey of 1,000 miles wasn't built in a day.
I'm not sure that's how that goes.
I think the expression is either a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, or Rome wasn't built in a day, isn't it?
He's always correcting me.
Is that so?
Sorry, Captain. Looks like the accident did a number on her bits and bytes.
What? Why would the AI create this for itself? There are many hints about how to backstab people. Alright, well this is all very weird.
begin your mission in earnest, let's go over some basics. Open your iDroid.
Okay, bear with me. Downloadable content has been added. The following has been sent to the supply box. Metal Gear Ray Head. What? An eye patch. Probably gonna put that on straight away. Diamond Dogs. We are Diamond Dogs. MGO3. Pfft. Don't think so. Following has been sent to the supply box. Okay, I don't even know what the supply box is yet. A new game mode has been added. Alright, it's all happening. This is what happens when you play a game way after its release. A new game has been added. Rescue mission. You can start join a rescue mission. Whatever. Can I move yet? iDroid. Database.
Unlike us, you humans need food and water to live.
You are inferior.
Be sure to eat or drink when you become hungry or thirsty.
You probably already know this from spending time in the real world. You can view information on your status and equipment on the personal screen. During the game, your hunger and thirst continually increase, as represented by your hunger and thirst levels. Maximum life is proportional to your hunger. Your maximum stamina is proportional to your thirst. Always keep an eye on these levels. On the personal screen, you can check the total weight of your current equipment and items you're carrying. If you exceed the maximum weight you can carry, your mobility will decrease in proportion to the amount you're over, such as you not being able to sprint or run.
Speaking of which, let's find you something to eat. Open your iDroid's map screen. The map displays terrain you yourself have visited. As we've lost the data the core collected, you'll have to map unexplored terrain yourself.
In areas where we can support you, the map will also show your current position. However, this does not apply outside of these areas. There, you'll have to study the lay of the land to figure out where you are.
The situation report informs you of the current situation.
You think?
At the moment, you need to secure food and water. Information is added to the report as the situation warrants, so be sure to check it on a regular basis. Now, let's get back to finding food and water.
Before you
We've
pass
detected a
out in
place
front of
with
us.
Usable resources. Begin by heading there. We've marked their predicted location on the map. Place a guide marker.
How do I do that? Oh.
You've placed a guide marker.
Congratulations.
Just like this, you can set your destination to wherever you like.
Excellent. How you doing there, Reeve? You hanging in there, buddy? Hunt the sheep and obtain food, and gather water. So is this my mother base? I'm glad it comes with these workbenches pre-installed perfectly. Everything else was destroyed except what I need to build. Gear workbench. Weapons workbench. Campfire, basic cooking setup. Wow, this is weird. And I have a wooden barricade. Yeah, this will keep them all out. They'll never get around those. Can't we? I'd sooner move in there. I mean, it's sort of on a slant, which might make it difficult to sleep, but I feel like that would be a little bit more, you know, protected. I'm on 28, what is that, 28% hunger and thirst? Jeez.
Now hunt an animal to obtain food.
I see a flashy in the water. Dirty water. I can't take this dirty water. I need a container of some kind. Clean water. Excellent. Oops, that's the wrong button.
Food and drink you obtain can be selected and used from the inventory screen. It probably goes without saying that by eating and drinking, you satiate.
It does
your
go without
hunger
saying.
and
You do
quench
not
your
need to
thirst.
say that. So go to the inventory to open stuff and use it. Right. Items can be discarded if you exceed the maximum weight, blah blah blah. Another once discarded, items cannot be recovered. It's always infuriated me about games, but there you go. You cannot put stuff down. Never. Can I just take everything? Oh, I can't take the desk. That would be stupid. I can put a chair in my pocket, but not the desk. It's crazy. Well, now I'm just tempted to do... Gotta pick up this rat. Oh, it's a gerbil. Why would I need that? Well, I'm taking it anyway. So what if I destroy this? Will it shatter into many iron pieces? It will. Cool. What's in here? A damaged materials box. God, this is weird. This is weird. Shazam! Ah, you made that really easy for me. Oh. Flashbacks of Red Dead Redemption.
Food has more nutritional value when you cook it. You also risk getting sick if you eat food raw, so keep that in mind as well. Alright, you've secured food and drink for the time being. Return to base camp for now.
So yeah, I can see my max stamina has now gone down because my thirst has also gone down.
This completes your first mission.
Thanks.
When you return to base camp, we'll automatically send to the storehouse any resources you've obtained. Resources stored appear as a report. And don't worry, you can retrieve resources at any time by accessing the storehouse.
Thank God. When you end an expedition and return to base camp, any materials you obtained are automatically sent to the storehouse. Displayed in the report. Yeah, we saw that.
I've detected a new memory board. Sync with me to update your iDroid's data.
Alright, maybe we should cook something first. Roasted
Eating
gerbil.
raw meat is dangerous.
Let's have the
Makes
grilled
will make you
sheep.
sick, so be sure to cook it properly.
I mean, cook it properly. What? How? I'm not gonna get it wrong, am I? Oh. Transfer to storehouse. Learn new recipe. All right then. Oh, and you can make soup. Oh, that's cool. I think. Alright, so is that now in my inventory? Grilled caracal sheep. Oh, precious, precious hunger. That's actually not as much as I thought it might be. We can have another one of those. Alright, well, feeling a little bit better now after that. Sorry, Reeve, I didn't bring any for you, but you know, you're not doing that much work at the moment, so... You know, I hunted it, so I should get most of it.
We just went over some basics, but this was time well spent. After all, this knowledge will be indispensable to surviving this environment. I hope you'll keep it in mind.
May the rest of the mission go this well. Now then,
I'm
on
warming to you
recovering
guys.
the data of the Karen Core.
The Corps set up observation posts around DTED, accumulating research data on the memory boards there.
We detected a memory board during your exploration earlier. Make your way to its location.
Roger. Learned recipe for normal fence. That's such a video game sentence. Look at that. Salvage missions, co-op missions have been unlocked and can be joined. In addition, the prep area for salvage missions, the staging area, can now be accessed. Can now be joined. Can now create missions. New stage. Cool.
Captain, during your exploration earlier, we detected a memory board left behind by the Karen Corps. However, at the same time, we also detect a large number of wanderers in that area. It's highly likely that when you go to retrieve the board, you're going to have to fight for it.
No problem.
You should craft units that will aid you in taking on multiple enemies.
So craft a normal fence. I was going to say I'm kind of interested to see exactly what you can build out of this weird nothing base, this sort of skeleton. I've got the kind of frame of a base here. I can make a normal fence. I need iron, and that's it. Change recipe. Oh, I see. You can make different amounts, I guess that is. Yes, because it costs 6 iron to make it, so to make 6 it costs 36 iron. Right, got it. Well, I only need 1, I think. Perks, attack penetration. When landing an attack with a thrusting weapon, bullet or arrow, the attack penetrates without bouncing off. I don't quite understand how that relates to gameplay just yet. But anyway, let's make one. Whoa, okay. No. Only 1. Equip. Equip it to my... What is going on?
You can equip it off the bat.
You, who taught you the phrase off the bat?
Also, when you access the storehouse, you can change equipment such as your weapons and units.
Crafted weapons and gadgets can immediately be set to their corresponding slots. If you don't set them to a slot, they're automatically sent to the storehouse. Accessing the storehouse allows you to do things such as retrieve stored items. Right. Well, we don't need to send it to the storehouse, do we?
Retrieve the memory board. I've marked its predicted location on the map. Check it on your iDroid.
So what the hell is that? Is that some kind of scanner thing? What did I just do? Oh. So how do I actually equip? Oh yeah, change shoulders, cool. How do I actually place that then? I'm not entirely sure how that works. Huh. Sure I look like an idiot right now, but yeah, I'm not entirely sure how that works. Alright, where do you think this thing is? Oh, it's over here. Alright, well I guess I'll go find that thing and then maybe call it a day. Because I don't really know how long this video is really going to go on for. I just wanted to take a quick look at it, really. But there seems like you've got to invest the time, you know, to get things out of this. Orders are challenge quests with a time limit. Complete these to obtain a variety of rewards. There are 3 types of orders, daily, weekly. So these are like challenges, typical of this type of game. They can be undertaken by accessing Virgil. There is a limit to how many orders can be undertaken at once. When you complete an order, go back, report its completion. That completes it. You can obtain the reward. Oh yeah, so there's loads of different challenges to do. Okay. Alright. Can I actually talk to this guy? No. No, I can't. Wow. Wow, that's a lot of tutorial stuff. Alright. Might as well have the roasted gerbil. Oh, and I learned gerbil milk stew. That sounds horrible. Right, let's eat this gerbil. Lovely. Alright, now I got some health. I got some stamina. So what's this? The repository. Storage facility for changing equipment. Comm settings. Oh yeah, radio presets. How do I even use these?
Need some cover! I'll cover you!
Supply box. Okay. Whoa, what? That's my ray head. Excellent. And that's my eye patch. No, I kind of like being able to see out of both eyes now you mention it. Alright, well let's see what's waiting for us over here. So yeah, I should probably ask the question. I mean, has anybody actually... Wow, that's a fog wall. That is a fog wall. Look at that. My god. I can see why they set the base up here. Not next to that thing. Anyway. Yeah, has anyone actually played this? Like anyone in the world actually played this? And what do you guys think of it? What do you guys think of it just on the surface? I mean, it's, you know, it's the same engine as MGS5, so it's really pretty to look at.
Just a moment. There are crystals nearby.
And it feels good.
Extract Kuban energy from those Kuban crystals. One of your mission objectives is to gather this type of energy.
I just don't really know what the point of it is.
Crystals while you're out exploring. Be sure to gather as many as you can. Your iDroid will tell you how much Kuban energy you currently have.
Precious Kuban energy. Still not entirely sure what its function is. Should have checked if I could make a better weapon, actually.
I detect a memory board nearby.
Uh-oh.
Facing off
Enemy.
against a horde of wanderers. Utilize defense units you have crafted, such as fences. To
Oh,
attack
so it's not like
from
a
protected
base thing, it's
position
a out in the
and
field
maintain the
thing.
upper hand.
Defense units can be assigned to the LR gadget slots.
Summon units to your location as well.
Defense units selected in the LR gadget menu can be readied by holding down the appropriate gadget button, L1, and then placed by pressing X. Defense units disappear once their durability is run out. You can also approach them and hold down square to remove them, even if they have durability remaining. However, note that removing them causes them to be considered destroyed. So if I do this... Oh! Aha! It's a normal fence. So can I hit them through this? Oh yeah, I can. Awesome. God, this feels very Walking Dead right now. That guy's freaking out a bit, but they all look dead. Oh, and I can climb over it as well. That's cool. God, am I actually enjoying myself? I didn't... I didn't expect that too much. And these have energy on them as well. Just carve out his face. I mean, Regina's pretty battle-hardened, so... You know, she's seen dinosaurs before, so this is not like... And time travel as well. This is not completely news to her, really, all this stuff. I think if anybody can handle it, Regina can. Does everybody have stuff on them? Wow, they actually do. Alright then. God, I need some more food already. Ah, precious shiny. Wow, there's a lot of random shit. I want all of it. Is there a reason not to do this? And don't say because there's other games to play. Well, there's my little marker. It's more of a pet peeve, but I hate it when you can place custom markers, but they don't disappear when you get to them. Just a little thing about video games that I don't like sometimes. I like it when you approach it and then it disappears automatically. You don't have to go into those pesky menus again.
Access the memory board and secure its data.
Okay, I'll do that, but first, give me all this stuff. I'm gonna build the biggest mother base ever, and I'm gonna build it out of nails, wooden nails. I don't have any food on me though, do I? So you can say that all you want. Sweet.
Data acquired from memory board. I will analyze it. Return to base camp.
Okay, preparations are complete. My name is Enrique. I'm a communications officer for the Karen Corps, which has been tasked with investigating the world known as DT. It's my duty to keep a log of our unit's activities and report back to headquarters on a regular basis. I'll start by introducing our team. The Karen Corps is made up of 121 members. There are a number of researchers and engineers involved with the wormholes, as well as various other specialists here to investigate this world. And of course, there are a few corporate suits from our illustrious sponsor. Along with them, we have a medical team in case of emergencies and an active unit to carry out the research and exploration on the front lines. Basically, the active unit is filled with military types, and they're also assigned to protect the numerous civilians on our team. Us communications officers are also members of this special unit. Finally, I guess you could consider the final member of the group to be our highly advanced support AI. I was also a radio operator back in Vietnam, but the survival skills I showed there helped earn me a spot on this mission. I was told I'd be serving my country and would be rewarded beyond my wildest dreams. Who could turn down an offer like that, huh? Anyway, enough talk about money. Back to our squad members. No two are alike, which at least makes things interesting around here.
When you return to base camp, the
I think I may have
map
interrupted
screen
that.
is updated.
We analyze your
He's still talking in the background.
results to your iDroid. It'll be quicker for you to see for yourself than for us to explain it. So take a look at the map screen.
Time to analyze the data.
Anyway, moving on.
Please synchronize your
Can you hear him in the background there?
The first thing we came across here were the ruined buildings. There were various vehicles strewn about here and there. Basically, it all looked like the kind of stuff you'd see back home. I heard this was some kind of parallel world to our own, but it...
Alright, got it. Whatever. I guess this game also has a lot of those tapes in it. In the absence of, you know, story and things. Alrighty, well, I guess we made it back, guys. Let's see what they have to say about it.
The data on the memory board you obtained becomes available to us when you connect the board to us. Let's go ahead and take a look at the data on it. Analysis complete.
That was quick.
The board contains research data on DT, primarily on Wanderers and Kuban energy, as well as operational records. You can examine the details on your device.
So that's part one of the captain's mission in the bag.
No. The data that was recovered is only part of the entire record. To recover all of the data, further expeditions will be required. But on these expeditions, please be ever more careful. This world may be home to threats even greater than those we are aware of.
For a machine, you're pretty damn vague. Did you learn anything from this data you got?
After connecting with the memory board, part of our internal memory was restored. According to this data, the Karen Core was more than equipped to handle the Wanderers.
Then how'd the unit get wiped out?
Unknown. The data we recovered didn't shed any light on this.
Dot.
With more data, our memory may be fully restored. Continue your searches. We must find out what happened to the core.
Please scour the map for 50 hours. Learned recipe for sandbag foothold. The construction terminal can now be used. Okay.
With the additional information available to me, I've detected multiple new memory boards. The details are available in the situation report.
Captain, there is something I have to tell you.
Memory data successfully restored. New equipment can be developed. Craft the wormhole collector. This is needed to carry out the remainder of your mission.
God, they never shut up. I don't know how much of a good choice it was to select 2 robot voices to be your kind of main go-to contacts. See, Colonel Campbell would ring you a lot, but Colonel Campbell has a damn good voice, so you almost didn't mind. Anyway, I think I'm going to pause it for now, guys. This is only a one-off. I'm not going to be doing any sort of playthrough of this. It doesn't really seem feasible. It's probably one of those games where it's go out, collect everything for 1,000,000 hours. But I might give it a little bit of a longer look in my own time, just over the weekend. Just see exactly what else is going on here. I don't know, I like running around as these characters, what can I say? But yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. Tell me what you think of this game. Like, you know, if you've played it, or what your impressions are from what you've seen, or heard, or anything, really. But yeah, I hope you're having a good day. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I shall see you all in the next video. See you later. I wonder what happens when I run out of hunger. Maybe I could feast on you, Reeve.